Oh, wow, what perfect timing that is. Hello. Happy Saturday, everyone. We're in transition with the video that if you sit here at the main menu of the game and don't do anything for a couple of minutes or whatever it is, 30 seconds maybe, it'll start playing some snippets from the game, and it'll just sit there and loop and do that until you actually start. So let me put that on so you can hear it. Anyway, welcome. Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome to the Igloo. I am the Iceman Cometh. We're going to be playing a little Dead Space tonight. We've got the remake coming out this coming Friday, the 27th. I am so pumped for this. For everything that they've shown and everything that they've talked about that they're going to be doing with the remake. I'm incredibly excited about this. We've played this game many times. We streamed it at least twice. We played through all of the games, 2 and 3. And since this is just for tonight, you know, it's only going to be the first 3 hours of the game, so. Other than Mass Effect 2, this is one of my favorite games. Number 2 on my personal list. I think the last time we played this, streamed it, I think we get the damn mouse cursor out of the way. I do controller, so I don't do keyboard and mouse unless it's, you know, something that you don't really need a controller for. See, last time we played, I think we did it on, let's see. No, it was on medium. Okay, it was on medium. We didn't die a single time at the hands of the necromorphs through the entire game, boss fights and all. We only died like 4 times, 5 times, but it was all environment stuff. You know, getting burned to death or lack of oxygen or stuff like that. A necromorph did not kill me in that playthrough. So we'll do medium again, since it's just going to be for the day. Yeah, one interesting thing about the way this game works is it does have an impossible difficulty, which I have beaten that as well. When it was on 360, or back when I played it on 360. I did beat it on 360 as well, on impossible. You have to beat the game first on any of the 3 original difficulties to unlock that. But the problem with it is, I don't even know how to phrase it. It's not a global unlock where you can pick it from the menu when you start a new game like you saw me start to do here. It's not available as an option. The only way that you can play a game on impossible difficulty is immediately start another playthrough after you've beaten it, and you can see that here on this top save. That's what I did after we finished this playthrough that's right underneath it. So yeah, you gotta immediately go into a new game, set it to impossible, and then start that. That's why I have that save. Was at the time that we did that, I was going to say the next time we were going to play, we were going to do it on impossible, but that was before they announced the remake. So anyway, I am incredibly looking forward to that. I have pre-ordered it for PC. I will get it on Xbox eventually, because that is my primary platform, so I can get my all blessed achievements there as well. Isaac. Yeah, speaking of Kendra Daniels, she's kind of a bitch in this game.
Isaac,
I kind of changed her a little bit in the remake.
I wish I could talk to you.
Make her a little bit more personable.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything.
Yeah, I may have to adjust the resolution because this is one of the games that doesn't scale
It's all
text
falling apart here.
appropriately.
What's happening? It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her.
You get a
Don't worry, we're
personality
almost there.
makeover.
You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
All right, everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Miss Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if their power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
1,000 people.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields! Thank God these tethers down.
I think I'd be trying to strap into one of those chairs.
Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside. Corporal, gave you an order.
Field's too strong.
I may have to adjust the volumes a little bit.
Is everyone okay?
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down. Let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilots. It'll take some time to fix.
All right. Let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right. We've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
I like to move it, move it. I like to
Let's
move it,
move
it.
out.
Yeah, I like to move it.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm sure they're going to fix. The camera's a bit wonky in this game. Left stick plus left bumper to run. What I may do is... Wow, very sensitive. Okay.
You didn't lose power to the port booster. You lost the port booster. Unbelievable.
All right, let's see. Options. Audio. Up that down a little bit. Subtitles are on. let's drop the visuals down from 4K, even though it scales perfectly fine. It's the text that I'm more worried about. Let's do 1440p. And hopefully that doesn't make me restart the game. Yes, let's keep that. Ah, crap, it might. Yeah, it looks like it messed up the sound. Alright, as soon as we get a checkpoint or the opportunity to save, we'll restart it.
Guess the power's down everywhere. Isaac, get over here and hack the door pad.
Alright. Probably won't get one in here. I don't think we get one until... For blue holograms to activate. A to open doors. Unlocked. Okay, got it. Yep, scavenging already. If it ain't nailed down, pick it up. Alright, yeah, we've got a...
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
Yeah, you don't get saves
Security detail in here.
unless you find a station here.
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here. I can't pick up any broadcasts.
That security console's still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reboot the damn power. Look, if we all cooperate, we can figure this out a lot sooner. Let's get that computer display up, Isaac.
Use the location to find your next objective.
Yep. One of... There we go. Cleared game on medium. 20, you get 20 slots. All right, let's go ahead and quit out and restart it. Hopefully it doesn't have the same problem when we restart. No? Okay then. This is sounding vaguely familiar. I might have had this problem last time. I wonder if... Try some of the other options. Okay, visuals. Well, now let's see what happens if we set it back to 4K. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to deal with very, very tiny closed captions or captions. The only other option I could think of was just to reboot the PC. Okay. All right, seems to be fine. We shall continue. In a bad way. This guy's getting ready to bite it.
She's taking a lot of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting around's gonna be difficult. Air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Not sure.
What the hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Jesus! Open fire! Open fire! Sender! Power! Sender!
Come on. Come on. Got it!
Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
The door's unlocked! Run!
Getting the hell out of there, sir.
Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of
I'm
there!
running. No? There it is. No. I was going to say, that's one of the, I didn't mean to do that. Where is my stomp? I want my stomp.
Shoot the lips of enemies for extra damage. Use melee to knock back an enemy for a quick
Right bumper. I was hitting that before, but I guess since I hadn't gotten to the point where... Come on, Isaac. There we go. Help! Help! I guess they weren't green. Can't do those. Authorized personnel only.
Select an Use health packs to replenish your health bar.
Yeah, I did that before, and I didn't mean to. I mean, obviously, just the general.
This is Benson. Everybody listen up. They're using the vents. That's how they're getting around the ship. Stay away from... Get out! Get back! Get...
Just the general visual quality is obviously going to be something to look forward to. Hey, Watchdog, what up? Happy Saturday to you. How are things going? Camera, looking forward to the camera. One of the awesome things about this game is there's no HUD. Everything is projected in front of Isaac or on his back. You can see there that segmented thing on his spine. That's his health meter. And you'll see that little half moon thing, what looks like a knob. That'll be his air. I believe it's either air or kinetic telekinesis. I'll tell you how much he's got. And you can also see, for example, when he looks at his inventory, you'll notice as I move the cursor across the screen, his face follows it. Looks up, looks down, to the left, to the right. You see the nodes there on the right hand side. Those are your upgrade pieces. You find those throughout the game. There will also be, you will also see, there will be rooms that will require a power node to open. Generally, when you come across a room like that, you want to get that open because that's got the best stuff in it. So when you're playing through it, always try to have at least one extra power node on you, just for those cases where you come across a room like that.
Isaac! God, I can't believe you made it.
And no cutscenes either.
Isaac. We ran into more of them on the way over here.
You just see it projected in front of him like you see here.
What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly, and half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now, we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me, I will get you out of here alive. Now, what's wrong with the tram?
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Use the map screen to check objectives and important locations.
They got a little bit of flack for the map. I saw a comment the other day that they are changing the map to make it a little easier to read. It's 3D, but it still could be better. So they're supposed to be changing. It's your standard objective screen, objectives list and stuff like that. All right, what do we got here? It's and one interesting little Easter egg here. The game's 15 years old, so I think the statute of limitations is up on this little tidbit. But as you just heard Hammond refer to, you know, one of the things that Isaac is doing while he's here is looking for his girlfriend, Nicole, who's like a medical officer on the ship. You don't know until the end of the game, but she's dead. Okay, she's already dead. But the Easter egg, which is very cool, is the game has, each chapter in the game has a title, like most do. If you have a save point in each of the chapters, and you look at the first letter of each of the chapters, it spells out Nicole is dead. So if you're paying attention throughout the game, and obviously of course you have enough saves to be able to do this, you'll realize that long before the game tells you that she's actually dead. And then obviously another thing is the little objective thing that you can get at any time, just by, if you're on a controller, you just click down on the right stick, and that will point you. It'll point you in that direction. And in the subsequent games, I don't remember if this started in 2 or 3, but in this game, the only thing you get is where the next objective is. In the next, in the subsequent games, you can also have it, and it's a different color. The line on the floor is a different color, and you can cycle through whether it's pointing to an upgrade bench, a store, or the objective. So you can see, they may not all be in the direction that you're facing. There may be one behind you, there may be one to the right, depending on what it is. Yes, exactly. A spoiler hidden in plain sight. And I don't know why it doesn't rotate. It doesn't rotate the saves list to be... Yeah, see, these kinds of events right here.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart.
Plasma cutter. One of the big taglines or catchphrases, I guess, for this game when it came out was strategic dismemberment. And you saw me do it there, is shoot them in the legs so that they can't run at you. They can still crawl, but you obviously can't crawl as fast as you can walk or run, so shoot off the legs first, and then if they're still coming at you, shoot off the arms. One of the nice things about the weapons in the game is they have an alternate fire mode. The alternate fire mode with the plasma cutter here, which is your basic weapon. Very, very iconic weapon. Standard controller aiming type thing, pulling the left trigger to aim down the sights and hit the right bumper, and whatever the alternate fire is for that particular weapon will be activated. And then the plasma cutter, it's simply just changing the orientation of the plasma bolts. So if you needed to cut off a leg, you can have it horizontal. If you needed to cut off an arm, for example, you could flip it over to vertical and do that. I can't believe that's all he's got. 3 rounds? Doesn't sound right. I mean, I knew I used some, but I also, yeah. Plenty. Why is he not reloading? Unless it does it automatically. I don't remember. Any dead body that you come across, the only time that you know 100% for sure that it is actually dead, because you saw that one that was on the floor just a minute ago, it got up. The only time that you know that for sure that it is dead is if you stomp it and something comes out of the body, like money or bullet or, you know, ammo or whatever.
Isaac, be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
Conserve ammo by dismembering enemy limbs and doing extra damage.
Got it, sir. This will be where we pick up our telekinesis. Yeah, the camera, the controls are not the best. You get used to it. But I am sure they will fix that with the remaster. Yeah, see, you notice the meter on the right hand side.
Malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
You guys are quick. Can I go? No. Damn it. Yeah, so you can see some of the chapter names. So OLEISDE, and that's all. That's all we got there. So you can see the spelling of the sentence. Okay, so way forward is through there. We'll go through the bathrooms and stuff. Yeah, why isn't he? There we go. Wow, it's really picky. Is this you mean this playthrough right now? Oh God, no, I've played this game many, many times. Many times.
Search and rescue.
Search and rescue. You do have limited inventory space. Oh yeah, first Dead Space game. Oh yeah, yes. I'm a habitual saver, by the way, for those of you that don't already know that about me. I hate repeating sections of games. I just hate it. So I will save. If it will let me save every 30 seconds, I will save every 30 seconds. But one of the things that I was going to mention that they changed.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
Yeah, better safe than sorry. Power node is what I was talking about before. One of the things that they're changing with the remake is there will be certain spots in the game where, you know, instead of doing something like putting a battery in a receptacle to return the power to an area, you have to make a choice. Do it's always a give or take, or give and take, whatever. Do you turn off the lights so that you can get power to the area, or the other way around? You have to make a choice on how you want to approach that.
Listen up, car 8 is trashed. We managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried. I need a stasis module brought down here now. If we don't get this piece of shit off the tracks, it's gonna jam up the whole system.
Are you done? Oh, that's right. It's some weird... What the hell is the reload? It's not X. It's got a weird... control scheme to some degree. I'm gonna find out what this is before I waste all my before I waste all my packs. Left trigger and A, because X does the TK. There we go. All right, now yeah, see the refill that. So if I remember right, we've got to go down. I have to do both of... Holy shit. I don't remember having to do No worries, man. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Yeah, now we gotta wait for it to come back. Oh, okay, that one worked, I think. Yeah, that one's, I was gonna say, yeah, there's no way you can do both of those, so this is the one on the right as you're facing. It's the one you gotta keep in place.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Isaac, you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
Tram replacement complete.
Thank you.
Options. Audio.
Turn it down just a tad. Come on, baby. You wait for that to time out to make sure they're actually dead. Thank you. One of the things I was going to mention before, you're going to see it here shortly, is they use the trams to ferry you essentially to the next chapter. The remake isn't going to do that. It's going to be more...
Isaac, I've patched into the deck security system. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
It's supposed to be more like an open world, I guess you could call it. Open ship. You have a lot more freedom on where you can go. I'm gonna save. I think this is where we run into our little friend.
Isaac, you still need to find the data board to the
I
tram
know.
computer. It's in the maintenance bay.
I know. I'm saving first. By the way, the lockers that are red, locked. Can't open those. With the blue lights, you can. Oh, there was one right there. Never mind. Well, we'll go ahead and grab this one. It's just a little closer. One of the more iconic scenes. Happens there.
Isaac, it's Kendra. It looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
Okay. Oh, he dodged his bitch. Sensitive. Options, controls. It says mouse. I don't remember if it works. Game mode. Yeah, and these are all PC based too, unfortunately. I don't remember if this affects it or not. Drop it down a couple of notches because it is. It seems a little better. Maybe not. When we get our, we don't have TK, we got stasis. Once we get the TK, you'll be able to grab stuff, like you can grab those slasher arms and use those as projectiles. Throw them. Let's go back over this way. There's a room over here. Yep, there's the board we need, but we got to be able to get in there. There's your upgrade bench. Another power node. Power node locker. At least one locker that we can get into. Yeah, I mean, you can tell some of the textures from 2008 don't look so great like those right there. That's the key. Are you dead, sir? I think so. Just doesn't have anything on him. Text log. USG Ishimura Aerospace Engineering Department shuttle repairs invoice. Mission day 2. Faulty 4 gyro. Ishimura for, I don't know. I don't remember. Well, maybe Ishimura is number 1. I don't remember. Replaced, now functional. Mission day 3. Failed 4D scope. Vessel S01. Still in repair. Mission day 4. Damaged landing repulsors. Vessel number 5. Complete replacement, now functional. Damaged 4 and left 4 viewports. Vessel number 4. Replaced, now functional. What about number 2? Which one's number 2? Mission day 5. Damaged booster collar. Vessel 5. Repaired, now functional. Right, JF, second engineer, maintenance bay. Get back over here so I can stomp you. Situations like that where trolls are not your friend. If they fixed that and that alone, that would be good. Nice medium pack. Okay, here's our key. This is our upgrade bench.
Use power nodes to upgrade your weapons and rig.
Power nodes, it's like a tree. It's like of other things, there's certain upgrades you can't get until you've done the other ones prior to it. So you got your rig. You haven't had to worry about air yet. Hit points. 5 slots available for that. Yeah, see, we only have one node, but I don't think there are any node unlockable rooms yet. So we might not need one, but wait, yeah, we're at the beginning of the game anyway, so we probably don't even need to spin this node. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the later games where it's... Oh, no, it's this one. Okay. So here's what I was talking about before. Some of your nodes, some of your points, you'll have to spend them on nodes that don't give you anything. So your plasma cutter capacity, 2 extra rounds, you get that one first, but then you get reload speed. You gotta spend 2 to get to that. There is an achievement for beating the game with nothing but plasma cutter. expensive, but it can be done. And once you've fully upgraded it, it is a beast. Let's see, we got 2, so we could probably spend 1. Spend that one. And we'll keep the other one for... Keep that one for another room if we find it. Hold on a minute, let me check something here real quick. Let's see, let's do... Really? Just hold on a minute, Isaac. I'll be right with you. That's taken care of. All right, sorry about that.
That's it, Isaac. Take the board back to tram control and slot it into the computer array. That should get the tram system back online. The sound, the sound design in this is absolutely incredible. Stop. 900 simoleons. Oh, no, it must not be here. It must be later. There's a later section where a huge-ass tentacle will come out of the walls in a corner very similar to this one. Will start dragging you across the floor.
and you have to shoot it so that it lets you go, which is already hard enough as it is, but you only have one arm available to you when you're doing that, so you can't really aim too well while you're doing that. Oh, we gotta put the board back in over here.
Tram control computer now online.
Yay!
Shipwide tram system reinitialized. All trams now operational. Tram arriving at flight deck station. Quarantine lifted.
All right, we're on board and heading to the bridge. Good work.
Strange. The quarantine just lifted.
Whatever was in the flight lounge must have left. That's lucky for us. Isaac, get back to the Kellion and prep it for launch. We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to die out
here. Your lack of confidence in me is duly noted, Miss Daniels. But I have a mission to complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without you. Do we understand each other?
Just get us out of here alive.
Bitch. Beep beep. Oh, I guess I could have. I don't remember if it makes a difference or not. Go back over to the to that stasis refill. And see if I can. Should be able to. Of course, knowing my luck, we'll go all the way over here to refill it. And there'll be one right there at the beginning of the next chapter. Okay. No, I do not want to open it. Just leave it closed. Yes, yeah, remember. Oh, we did get that one, okay. Arr. Oh, you asshole. That's all fixed.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer. Wish us luck.
Luck! Probably should have done this on Impossible just to see what it's like after not doing it after so many years. There is a statue. Yeah, right there. It's called Peng, P-E-N-G. You can't pick it up yet. There is an achievement / trophy for picking it up. Well, did this ever come out on PlayStation? I don't remember. I know it was a 360 exclusive for a while. You can't pick it up until you get telekinesis. So we'll be back later in the game to be able to come through that area and go through over here, and you'll be able to pick it up. I guess we're stuck here. Bye-bye.
Collision detected in the main hangar bay. Emergency crews have been notified.
There goes the ride home, boys. And girls.
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home. It's the only way off the ship.
Done blowed up.
Kendra.
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
Just let me think. Can you access the command computer?
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location, med lab. Status, deceased.
What? How?
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it. Isaac, I'm sending the tram back to your location. Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
Holy shit! Yeah, those necromorphs that start off, you could say, crawling. They will leap at you. Turn that down a little bit too. There's no master. Yeah, those assholes right there. You get in like 3D, 0G. Literally launched themselves at you. Yeah. Well, of course we're not going to go where we're supposed to. I mean, what fun would that be? Got to explore some, right? You can hear the whispering too. There you go. Come on. Yeah, a little picky. Yes, that's right. You can buy stuff that you need at the store, provided you've got the money, of course. There's also a stash. You can put stuff in there too. Weapons that you don't want. That kind of thing. Level 2 suit, we've got 16. Increases inventory slots and armor. We probably don't need that just yet. 6 rounds. Plasma cutter. 1200. Power node. You can buy those if you've got the money. This is our current inventory. 60 rounds of plasma cutter is plenty. 2 small, 2 medium, 1 large. Med pack. 1 stasis pack. Yeah, if we needed to, we could do that. Yeah, there's ping. I don't remember what ping is exactly, but that's the little Academy Awards like statue. Wow, damn controls, man. Please fix those. End of the chapter. Starts with an I. Yes. I don't remember if this is going to save me as 1 or 2. Oh yeah, here I think this is where we get the telekinesis.
Shh, it's all right, McCoy. He's here. Nothing to be afraid of. I knew you would come. Just like you said. I saved this for you.
Thank you.
Can I go
Use
now?
kinesis to move or throw objects.
Wants to take me. Just shut up.
Uh-oh, we got purple. Circuit board.
Pick up schematics to add
Schematic.
items to the store.
Oh, bullshit. Perfect timing to run out of inventory space. We will just consume one of those. It'll be a little overkill, but not too much. The schematic will take up an inventory slot until you go to a store. Then it will automatically upload it, and whatever it is the schematic is for, you'll be able to get it at that point. The flamethrower. Burn, baby, burn. $11,000 simoleons. We'll be saving our money for now. And you'll see we've got our inventory slot back.
Isaac, are you there? We were attacked. Kendra's gone. 1 minute she was there, and I can't believe I lost her. We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes, and we'll find Nicole. Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. We'll have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage, and a shock pad from zero-G therapy. Should be down the corridor. Communication is useless in all this static.
Alright, everything we needed out of there. We've got two choices. Got to do both of them. As he mentioned, you've got to get two things. Be able to get past the barricade back there. Okay, so that was the save for chapter 2. Intensive care. We already know about that. Thank you. It does last a while, but you can upgrade that to make it last even longer. Anywhere you see any of these vents, that's a potential spot for the necromorphs to come out.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Yeah, see the damn. Damn controls. We'll use one of the small ones. I think what it does, if you hit X, it will use one of, I think it will use them in the order that they are in the inventory. Which may not always be what you want. Especially if you're only down a little bit and you try to use one of the large ones. Yeah, there's some pretties in there. Just can't get in there yet. All right, so yeah, we got to go down. Objective is below. Alright, so that door's unlocked. I don't remember if once something comes out of a vent, anything can come out of that same vent? Well, yeah, I know that's the objective, but overall objective.
Quarantine lifted.
Thank you. Oh, and also, Isaac will get more and more and more angry, flustered, pissed. If you just sit there and stomp and stomp and stomp and stomp and stomp.
I finally convinced Jurgens to show me the video feed from the colony. And what I saw was glorious. Breathtaking. Miners undergoing a transformation into something extraordinary. I must know more. Even as the believer within me wants to become one of them, the scientist needs to uncover their secrets. I need to study one of these necromorphs, as Kyne so clinically puts it. I need to witness this infection firsthand. Perhaps that patient from the colony.
What does that say? Please remember to feed. Oh, I missed some lockers in that other room.
What in God's name is going on down there?
I think that's precisely the point, Doctor. God's work.
I'm not so sure of that. We have to assume that the colony's problems are somehow connected to the marker.
You can assume all you want to. I do not. The marker is glorious and divine. You know that.
God moves in mysterious ways.
Anyway, we'll have it on board tomorrow. You can analyze it all you want to. What are you so worried about?
Worried? Captain, people are dying down there, killing each other. Is this madness the transformation unitology teaches us?
Doctor. Terrence. There will always be risk when the stakes are high. And here, they're enormous. It could change everything.
And that's what worries me.
Let's go look in these lockers over here. Where were they? Maybe we can't actually get to them? It's a marker. Oh no. Text log. Personal log. Dr. Kyne. Terrence, I think he said his name was, Chief Science Officer. The vid logs from the colony are poor quality, but the artifact does indeed appear to be a genuine marker, the first to be found in Unitology's 200-year history. I'm eager to get it on board the ship so I can study it properly. The potential here is enormous, not just for me personally, though it's true I've dreamed of such a discovery for decades, but also to humanity and the Church of Unitology in general. This marker could herald the dawn of a new age for mankind, and I will do my part to ensure it comes to pass. I know the Church will be grateful, but the true recognition will come from all of humanity on this day. Blessed. Gold semiconductor. Oh, we will be making room for that. Straight cash. That's what those are. Turn them in for cash monies at a store. And gold isn't even the highest level. I think there's ruby and diamond, I think, above that. Okay. We should be able to get in this room over here now that quarantine's been lifted. Ammo. You can never have enough ammo. Same. We'll fill up our stasis too before we go back up. Yeah, see, the quality of that looks pretty good. Oh boy, the necro babies. Oh boy, this is fun.
Come on! Let me out!
Creepy AF. They have definitely got some weird and creepy and horrifying shit. They're actually not that hard to kill. Once they throw up their little 3 tentacles that throw the darts at you, you just cut them off with the plasma cutter, and it's fine after that. Not too hard. Of course, you got to do that before the tentacles get to you. like so. Yeah, I mean, look at that shit. What the hell is that? Almost looks like a spine. Yeah, see, this I probably should have gone ahead and grabbed. Going ahead and grab the other suit. Give me some extra inventory slots, but not a big deal in this case, since we can just pick up that small med pack and just go ahead and use it. Wait a minute, didn't I? I should have gone back up the lift. To get into this room. This is the same room. Thermite.
Alright, that thermite you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade. Use the shock pad to ignite it. Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
I can hear something big. Alright, what do we got? Alright, 100 rounds for the plasma cutter, plenty of health. Did we didn't run into a store yet, did we? We gotta go back. We gotta go back into the other room. Or we can dump that. Let's say it's like 10 grand, I believe. Something like that. Man, I feel like there's a damn... Feels like there's a bug crawling on the side of my head. Closer. Alright, we'll go ahead. Let's see, let's dump the gold semiconductor. Can at least get rid of that. Get that 3,000. Yes. Alright. Med packs. Got plenty of everything we need. We don't need to put anything in the safe. Got one upgrade node, but no bench. Oxygen stasis. Looks like there's a bench in the next area. on the way. Potentially use that. This may actually be the same area where we'll have our first room that requires a node to unlock. Just the guy banging his head against the wall. Yep. What I probably should have done. Yeah. Let's say what I probably should have done was put probably a couple of my clips in the stash. Get them later if we need to. Okay, inventory. Move. Move. Okay, so now we've got those there. I mean, we're on medium, so ammo will not be a problem, but just in case, throw the extras in there, so that way we can pick up more if we need to, plus any other useful goodies. Alright, so this is the room I was talking about. Uses one power node to override the lock. So you can spin that. Like we've got at least a gold semiconductor board in here. Yep, another $3,000. And some of them, not all of them, some of them will have a power node in the room to replenish the one that you just used. Open the door.
You found something down there, didn't you?
Yes, we found something.
So the texts were right all this time.
I wouldn't be certain of that. There was nothing divine in what I saw.
We must embrace this. We are the first witnesses.
Matthias isn't letting anyone down in the colony. It's under quarantine until we learn more.
To hell with Matthias. He of all people should know that this is greater than him, or the operation, or even the company. This is our deliverance.
Keep your damn voice down. People are dying down there.
Only the worthless and the unbelievers. But I believe. Do you believe, Terrence? Do you?
Check something on the other monitor. I had to switch the inputs. Is it safe? Alright, what do you got? Credits. Med pack. What I could do real quick is, if it let us go back, got that open. We can go back, sell the gold board. We have more than enough. We have money already to do it. We could buy the next level of suit to give us more inventory space. All right, inventory. Sell the board. Not the stasis pack, the board. Yep, 32 grand. So A level 2 suit. What else they got in here? Could buy a node. Won't need that though. Level 2 suit. Yeah, the animations here are pretty cool. Especially when you get some of the really nice suits later in the game. Okay. Well, maybe the other games animations were a little nicer when you upgrade. Alright, so you can tell he's a little bit more armor now. And what do we got for maybe, I think it's another row. Oh, just 3 slots. One thing I wanted to mention before I forget, and hopefully I remember to do it at the end of the stream too, which we've got about another hour left. Me and folks in my my community, it's called the Igloo, by the way, for those of you that might be new here. We're going to be playing some Fall Guys tomorrow, starting at 2 Eastern. So if you have the game and you want to play with us, you are more than welcome to. Members of the community do have precedence, though, just so you know. Text log, medical log, Dr. Warwick B., Chief Psych Officer. Report of psychiatric observation, patient B. Harris. Harris is asleep after another strong sedative. He seems literally unable to sleep without chemical aid. Most people succumb to exhaustion after 50+ hours of waking, regardless of any desire to stay awake. Not Harris. His explanation of events on the colony is also odd and points to the same paranoia we've seen elsewhere planetside. His guilt is not in doubt. 2 planetside security officers were present when he took Dr. Shirello, I guess, hostage.
Is this show for my benefit? Because I'm benefiting.
And murdered Nurse Evans, and he doesn't deny his actions. But he insists there was no crime, nor does he feel guilt. This is classic sociopathic behavior, but Harris exhibits no other symptoms. He is affable and friendly, able to empathize, and offer original opinions. When questioned about the murder, however, he becomes withdrawn and intransigent, displaying schizophrenic behavior. He also undergoes intermittent hallucinatory periods, again similar to those experienced by other colonists. Harris claims he threatened the doctor because he, quote, had to stop the dreams and the faces, unquote, and that he'll kill again to, quote, make it whole again. That's another catchphrase from the games. What it means, I haven't determined yet. A most intriguing case. Oh, Isaac, you silly goose, you. And here's our bench, but unfortunately we only have 1 node. Because we had to get that room open. So now that we've got the kinesis module, we've got some upgrade options for that too. Still vertical, I see. Well, I hope you're vertical. Just because you're typing and watching does not mean you're vertical.
Use kinesis on heavy objects that display this symbol.
Grip. Hard to say. Ah, God, these controls. That's what I was talking before about them flinging themselves at you. Uh-oh. You don't have the Rona or anything, do you? I'm still kind of shocked that I haven't caught that. Of course, I've been extra careful too, so you know, follow all the guidelines, do what they say. And you shouldn't have to worry about it. Oh, you've caught it before? Interesting. If you mentioned that before, I completely forgot that. Oh, is that? I think that's the dude that was talking to Dr. Kynes. Pulse rounds, that's for like a assault rifle. One of the things you'll also notice in this game is, you know, as you would expect, when somebody's injured, they start to limp, they start to lean over, it's harder to walk and stuff like that. That'll happen to Isaac if he gets hurt enough. I think his breathing will change as well. All right, what do we want here? Do we want damage? Let's see, we can't get more damage yet. At least not that we're willing to spend points for. Air, don't need it yet. Range on kinesis. Don't need that. Stasis. Okay, we're good for now. I'm not... Unless you wanted a couple extra shots before you have to reload. That might not be a bad idea, actually. So it should now be 8, I believe. 12. 12 shots before we have to reload. But one of the things that I've been dealing with, you probably remember me, saying that I hurt my back and all about a year ago. One of the things that started happening to me right around that same time was I got tingling and a little numbness in my fingers and my hands and feet, essentially. It's not bad. I mean, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't keep me from doing anything that I need to do, but it's also not going away. So I finally got around to seeing a neurologist, not this week, but last week. And they did some blood, they had me do some blood tests. So I went in on Thursday to have them take some blood, check for stuff like diabetes, hepatitis, and a whole bunch of other stuff, B12 deficiency, blah, blah, blah. Got the blood tests and stuff back yesterday, and and they said it was, quote, exceedingly unextraordinary. Yeah, it was something like 14 different tests. 14 different tests that they ran off of that blood. And they found a couple things that they said there was one thing, I forget what they called it, but there was one thing that got marked as, whatever you want to call it, outside the norm, but they said they didn't really worry about that at all because that being out of the norms was supposed to correlate with some other things being out of norms, but the other things weren't out of norms, so they weren't worried about that one. So anyway, they said, well, you know, when I first went to see the neurologist, he said, got a couple of options. Yeah, we could do the blood work. Obviously, we're going to do that anyway. As far as there's some other tests that they could do a little more invasive. You know, they'd stick 2 needles in you, like one here and one here, and induce a signal here, and, you know, pick it up here, and, you know, it should be of a certain strength. I can tell, you know, neural degeneration, because he thinks it's neuropathy. Okay, so what am I looking for here? I know there's something that I gotta get the oh, I gotta bust this open probably. There we go. And they said, you know, that's another option. I said, well, and he left that up to me. He said, well, if you think it's bad enough or anything like that, you know, we can go ahead and order those now, or you can wait, see if it gets better, see if it gets worse or anything like that. And if it does, then, you know, we can go ahead and get those tests. But what they're going to do in the meantime is they started me on gabapentin today. Help with the numbness and the tingling and stuff. I mean, that already feels better. Yeah, and I told them that I think I've been on gabapentin on something else before, because the name certainly sounded familiar. You know, they gave me 30 days worth. Take it 3 times a day. And like I said, it feels better already. Now, whether that's, you know, placebo effect or not, I don't know. Yep. Yeah, and that's what I told him. I said, originally I said, let's wait 6 months to see how things are, because I've been dealing with it for a year and it hasn't gotten any worse. So, well, let's do the medication for a month, and then we'll check in on them in a month and see if we need to go any farther or whatever. He said the neuropathy is not really curable, but you can take medication to, you know, alleviate it, I guess, which I guess would be the gabapentin. What are you willing to give up? Give up your life for? Got all this shit written on the walls. The marker will save us. Put it back. Put it back. Put back where it belongs. Don't look back. Beware. Where is here? Where is God? Oh, yay, 0G. And another one of the things that they're supposed to improve.
Your air meter will appear when you are in a vacuum.
One of the things they're supposed to also improve is a lot of the, I guess I thought it was going to stop, but I guess not. The the 0G sections in this game are pretty straightforward. Mostly just jumping from one spot to another, but you're supposed to have, and this goes back to something else I was going to mention earlier as well. I started the thought, but didn't finish it.
As you know, Ishimura is able to set his gravity locally. Your grav boots will kick in when you enter a 0G area.
The 0G section in this game are pretty much, I think there are some exceptions to that, but pretty much just grav boots from one section, one spot in the room to another. You're supposed to have a little more free roam in the remake. And not only that, I mentioned this earlier, the Ishimura is supposed to be more open for you to go from area to area without needing the tram stations, because that's essentially your loading screens, if you will, as you get on the tram station and go to the next area, and that's the next chapter. So I really like, as long as they can deliver on them, and I've seen enough video, of course that's not really the same as playing the game, but a lot of the video stuff I've seen and the stuff that they've talked about,
Your ammo counter will flash red if you can't jump to a surface.
leaves me extremely positive about where things are going. Yeah, see how it's literally point A to point B? Okay. And see now that we've got the TK, we can start throwing that shit. Okay.
Exiting zero gravity.
Great. You got a shock pad. Combine that with the thermite at the barricade to destroy it. Shit. I can hear more coming. Moving through the vents. Stay safe, Isaac.
Stay safe, Isaac. And also one little tidbit, piece of trivia, I guess. For those that don't know, Isaac Clarke is indeed a combination of Arthur C. Clarke and Isaac Asimov.
Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity. Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity. Entering zero gravity.
It's so disgusting. Oh, thank you. Is that it? Oh, come on.
Exiting zero gravity.
We get to go back. Gonna get more uglies.
Entering vacuum.
I mean, even especially the sound design when you're out in the space, essentially. Everything's muffled.
Exiting vacuum.
Yeah, see, Alexa was talking about before with these sword arms, for lack of a better. Pick those up and use them as weapons. Because the kinesis does not use up any kind of consumable resource to use. Infidels. I think we get jumped again. ammo waster little shits. You'll get a gun later. Called the Force Gun. Essentially, it just throws a big wall of air. Just obliterates those little shits there. We don't have that yet, though. Alright, what do we got? Do we have a small one we can use? Go ahead and use this one. Alright, I don't think we picked anything up to sell. We can check it anyway. Inventory. Alright, pulse rounds. We don't have a gun to put them in yet, but inventory. Alright, so the line racks for the line gun. So we'll put those over there. We'll put that one over there, and we'll move a full stack into the inventory. So we've got 50. And you can see from the saves, it's not a long game. Maybe 15 hours, depending on how much looking around you do. That's chapter 4, though. Why is that showing 19? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, see, cleared game. Cleared game on hard. Almost 15 hours exactly. About 95. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, there is.
Okay, you're through. Should be clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the codes are on the captain's body.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan transmitting ship-wide. We need more help. We don't have the resources to deal with this many cases.
It's kind of like what Miss B says.
What's happening.
Purple
wounds,
says kind of the same thing
we
too.
We are not equipped to deal with this. Get him to the table. Hold him. Nurse, you hold him down. Christ. And recording.
They've also...
That was Nicole, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell from here when that log was made. I'm sure she's around here somewhere.
She seems very young in this game. In the remake coming up, they've made... Isaac is not young. Isaac seems to be like in his 30s. And you'll see a lot more of his face in the remake too. Yeah, that thing right there. We got that coming up. That's a lot of fun. That's a barrel of monkeys right there. But they made Nicole a little older. At least from the pictures. She sounds a little bit older too. So she sounds pretty young there. Sorry, we're full. And getting back to the streamers, watching streamers play these kinds of games, I am more than happy to do so. I mean, I love these games. You guys know I love these games. And that way you get to see the game without any of the emotional investment or distress. Of course, it probably doesn't eliminate it. I'm sure you guys that are watching probably feel some of it too. Even though those of you that have seen me play these kinds of games, it doesn't. I don't get bit that often by the jump scares. Occasionally I do, but not that often. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I will take that as a compliment. Yeah, I mean, even though I've played this game several times, you know, I'm still... It's just in my blood, man. That's just the way I do things. And I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I think I get all of that, you know, my affinity, I guess you could say, for horror and survival horror and stuff like that. I get it from my mom. She liked to watch that kind of stuff too. I remember when I was young. I mean, this show certainly wasn't scary in a survival horror sense, but what was the old TV show? Was it Dark Shadows? Was that the name of it? Barnabas Collins. She used to watch that, and I'd watch it with her. That kind of stuff. All right, where are we going? Oh yeah, so we got to get a battery. I think the lights are going to go out here in a second, I think, and we're going to get jumped. You can see all the vents. Oh, I think it's... Oh, is it? We try to hit the door here, and that's what triggers it. Oh. Rah. Where, oh where did my battery go? Did I just completely miss it somewhere? Oh, there it is on the floor. I wonder, I've never tried to like throw it into the slot from across the room. See if it'll work. It's like playing basketball. Oh man, that was close. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, see, here's another power node room. How many we got? 1. Yeah, and there's no... No dodging. Let's see if there's a window into the room. Possibly see what's in there. Ah, what the hell? I mean, it's not like this is going to be a full playthrough or anything. Just doing it for the day. Get ready for next week. Yeah, see? Goodies! Yep, exactly. Shake the rust off. I don't know what... Okay, line racks. Okay. And we do have those extra 3 slots, too. So that will help. Okay, we still got an extra slot. Line racks. The line gun. The line gun is a pretty awesome weapon too. It's essentially the same thing as the plasma cutter, except it shoots a wider spread. And if I remember right, the alternate fire fires essentially a trip mine. Oh, another nice thing about the kinesis.
Hello? Can anybody hear me? My name is Eileen Fisk. I just woke up in here and everybody was gone. I don't know what's happening. Why did they all leave? I'm going to try and find someone. If you can hear this, please come for me. I can hear scratching in the walls. Hello? Who's there? Are you a doctor? Why is everyone... Wait, I know you. You're Harris, the prisoner from the colony. You killed that nurse.
That's the one that was in the log that we were reading earlier. Ah. Okay. I think through there is the objective, but there's some stuff down this way. If I remember right, it doesn't trigger till you get down to the end. Maybe even on your way back. Wrong! Text log. Captain's log. Newborns. Look at all the newborns. Wow. 2 of my kids' names are on here. I never realized that before. And they're spelled the same too. Amazing. Like, oh my god, my kids are necromorph babies. Okay then. Another text log. Dr. Kine, Chief Science Officer, attention, Captain Matthias Benjamin. Further to our previous conversation, I ask that you delay bringing the marker up from the planet for a day or two. You know, I'm as keen as anyone to study it in detail, and I understand your sense of urgency given the events on the colony, but that's why I ask. What's happening down there is just too unique, too unprecedented to cut it short without proper time to study the causes and effects. In light of a discussion I had with Dr. Mercer, I'd like to meet with Doctors Shirello and Welland planetside to get their observations. Terrence. What?
Science Log, Chief Science Officer Dr. Kine reporting. The colony's problems concern me greatly. I have no doubt they are somehow linked to the discovery of the marker, but the exact nature of that connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia. The obvious symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and hallucination. Incidents of violence and even murder also indicate extreme paranoia. Dr. Mercer has advised that I bring some of the affected on board for study. Dr. Wellen, the planet-side psychiatrist, has reported that his own analysis has been fruitless. I'm hesitant to rely on Dr. Mercer at this point, but I need his expertise. We need solutions, and we need them quickly.
And we need them quickly. Yeah, I think this is where we run into our friend. Alright, you can see the purple on the floor over there. It's a very interesting little, it's not really a cutscene, but what happens to the captain over there? Hello. I think that's another clue that you can use to determine whether something is dead or not. You won't be able to pick it up with kinesis if it's still alive. Another text log. Autopsy report, medical log, Dr. Domus, medical examiner, report of death on ship, subject, Captain Matthias Benjamin. It is my sad duty to officially pronounce Captain Benjamin Matthias dead. Reports of the exact circumstances surrounding his death are conflicted and beyond the scope of my role. I can only report on the body. The subject was in generally good health for his age, though a cursory blood test indicates his leukocyte count was very low, with eosinophils, I guess, in particular, almost non-existent. His pre-flight physical exam showed no such problems, indicating rapid onset. However, it is unlikely this had any effect on his death. Multiple contusions on the arms and hands indicating a brief struggle post-mortem. Slight contusion around the ribcage, suggesting his chest was restrained in some way. Cause of death was a single prolonged trauma to the ocular body, which continued on through the cavity wall and finally into the frontal lobe, causing rapid neurotrauma, seizure, and death. The force required to puncture the ocular cavity in this manner is great, and the possibility of self-infliction correspondingly low. I therefore have no alternative but to record a preliminary verdict of unlawful death. Whether deliberate or accidental is beyond my jurisdiction. Captain's rig.
Codes received, and they look good. Thank God. I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram station, and I'll contact you there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
Okay, that's a small one, so we'll temporarily drop something. Since we don't even have a gun for that yet, we'll drop those. So we can pick up the small one and use that to top off. There we go. And we pick this back up. Hey, a power node, yay! We has the goodies. Yeah, I got the Joinga Trying to working on YouTube earlier. Oh no! No! Oh my god! I didn't do the stompy stomp on this guy, did I? That is my job, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. There seems to be a much longer delay. What? On the second piece? Wow, okay. Holy crap. Okay, this is where we were before. I think, like I said, I think the lights are going to go out. And we're going to get jumped in here, if I remember right. Ain't nothing in there.
Isaac! Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod. Lifting executive lockdown now. I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open. It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life. Shit, we've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Save yourself. Well, we all know that I'm just a Baldahar wannabe anyway. Okay, we go through there. Let's see, we've got some stuff. Oh, he said go to the tram. Line racks. Yep. Let's see, anything we need to sell? Medium air can. Line racks, we can put that into the stash. So we've got what? 6? I think 6 is all it holds. Is all a clip holds. We got 1 node and we got 33,000 simoleons. Line gun. Pulse rifle. I never really used the pulse rifle. Plasma gun is definitely my go-to. The line gun is good as well, but like I said, it's essentially a beefed up plasma cutter. There you go, with timed mines. That's the alternate fire that I was talking about. I mean, we can go ahead and grab it. I mean, what else are we gonna do with our money? The only problem now is...
Red weapon icon. Leave your weapon has no ammo in its clip.
Yep. Alright, so we're probably going to have to swap out we can certainly pull out the line racks to use those. Where was the air can? We'll move that. Move that over. And how... Inventory management, yay. 75 ought to be more than enough. Plasma cutter. We'll go ahead and buy... Oh, it's only 2? Yikes. Okay. 2 to buy. Alright, so we got that. Let's see. Up is the plasma cutter. To the left is the line gun. Save. Yes. We will take that to number 3. Course correction. Yeah, we've only got just a couple of minutes here. We won't be able to get very far.
You've got 2 problems, and we're working on borrowed time here. First, there's no fuel in the engines. Second, the gravity centrifuge is offline, which means there's a couple of trillion tons of rock pulling us down. I need you to get that centrifuge operational. Refuel the main engine and fire it up so I can stabilize the ship's orbit.
Ah, yes.
Personal log. Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. It's been 2 days since they pulled that planet open, since the captain died. The panic, the riots, they were nothing compared with what came after. Our friends, our co-workers, started coming back. Changed, coming back to kill us, drag us away. Rucker disappeared this morning, and I have to assume he's dead. My crew, they're starting to crack. I'm trying to keep an eye on them, but right now I have bigger problems. We're hemorrhaging fuel, and the primary engine is laboring. Danvers and I are going to try to reach the fuel depot to see if we can fix it. Temple out.
Yeah, we've got a save station here. We'll check around here to see if there's anything to grab. Anybody want a sun? A sun or a sun? Those are your choices for today. For your liquid nourishment. Quote unquote. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here because there's a safe station right here, and I don't know where the next one is. I know what this section is. It would probably take us a bit to get back to the point where we could save again, so we'll go ahead and stop here. Good stop. Good stopping point anyway. So, for those of you that are not in my Discord and are interested, tomorrow I will be streaming again. Not this. I'll be streaming at 2 o'clock. I'm going to be doing some Fall Guys with some folks in my community and friends and whoever else would like to participate. So, keep an eye out on the channel for 2 o'clock. I think it's already scheduled. I think I set that up earlier today. Scheduled for 2 o'clock, 2 to 3 hours, just to hang out, have some fun, chat with people. Have some fun with Fall Guys. That's a pretty fun game, actually. So that's at 2 o'clock. So thank you for those of you that were here. Thank you very much for coming out. I know Watchdog was here earlier, but he had to go. Beldahar, thank you for coming out as well. I really appreciate it. Let's see. I'm thinking at this point that, you know, the reason that we're doing this is because of the remaster coming out this coming Friday. That may wind up being a full playthrough on stream. I don't stream as much as I used to when I was on Twitch. So we'll have to wait and see. We will definitely do it on Friday night, probably around 6 o'clock, since if it comes out on Friday, I'll be able to download it starting at midnight when it gets released for a PC. So that's going to be it for me for the day. Thank you very much. If you liked what you saw, leave a like on the video, and a subscribe would be awesome as well. That encourages me to do more streams, and I would appreciate that very much. So I'm going to get out of here. I need to go to the bathroom. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, what you got left, and all of your Sunday, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at 2 o'clock for some Fall Guys. Have a good one.